I think it's immeasurable, the way that ActionCOACH has helped the business. Without their influence and their expertise, I don't think that we would be growing as we are today. We definitely wouldn't be, in fact, and we'd probably be winding down. So at the time, the business was doing okay, and it was just doing okay because my dad was working really hard. We were both working really hard in the business. We weren't being greedy with what we were doing, and we were, I suppose, fortunate to have a good team, which was more by luck than good judgment. Without ActionCOACH, I think there's a possibility that the business may have been very small, a bit smaller, or closing down over the next few years as my dad approached retirement. Yes, I had several calls, first of all, and I was a little bit sceptical as I'd spoken to somebody on the phone. It was essentially a cold call that I received. I've always been quite passionate about moving this business forward, and I personally didn't have the skills to do that. So I thought, I suppose, there's nothing to lose in speaking to somebody who's got the expertise and seeing what they can propose for us. So I was quite keen to see what we could do in this company. The initial meeting with Jamie, we laid out what we would like to do going forward. That included having a little bit more free time, having a little bit more control over our processes, understanding what the numbers were, understanding how we could grow, and to do it in a scalable manner. I'd say it was in the first 3 to 6 months that we put in place a number of new processes, one of the important ones being hiring our first salesperson that worked on a commission-based structure, and Jamie was instrumental in putting that in place. The way that all of the team are managed has also changed. We didn't really have a KPI structure, we didn't have targets, we didn't have performance-related pay, and that has now been implemented for all of the team members. Yeah, so since working with ActionCOACH, the profitability has increased 100%. So the turnover has increased by just over 100%. One of the big changes that we discussed 2 years ago now was employing a general manager to come in and to take care of the day-to-day operational side of the business. That has had a really big impact on the day-to-day work-life balance for both myself and my dad, and that entire process was due to ActionCOACH. The thing that I'm really interested in and excited about is that I get time to look at new ideas and new ways of moving the business forward. I would recommend ActionCOACH because, as well as giving you new ideas, it also gives you the support. We've faced over the last 5 years quite a few challenges in the business, and it's good to have somebody externally who has a broad expertise that's able to give you both advice and help